Hey guys, it's Lemon here and welcome back to another Wild Horse Islands video. So I have a pretty cool idea for Wild Horse Islands, like a concept that they could implement into the game. And as you can see guys, I have my lovely jousting lance on me. And while you can joust in the game with other players if you are riding a horse, here's what it looks like if you were to joust with someone. You know, you can knock them off their horse and it could be fun. But what if they took it a step further? What if they made a whole arena for jousting? And I have a whole idea and plan for how that they could implement this into the game, and it's pretty exciting, so I figured I would just make a whole video on it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video, and I will share with you guys everything that I was thinking for how they could have a jousting island and some super cool features that could come along with it. So there's two possible places that they could have this jousting arena. One, they could make a whole separate island, like a jousting lance island. This would probably be unlocked at the same time or a little after you unlock Royal Island, hence you being able to get jousting lances from Cal up on Castle Hill over there. But what they could also do is, you know how Royal Island has like a bunch of castle ruins everywhere? They could do like a story where they took like some of the castle ruins and built like this whole jousting arena from it. Like they could do like a plot line with the NPC saying that like we took some of the castle ruins and we built like a jousting place. And you guys, there's a perfect spot that they could put it. You see like this third little place on Royal Island, like right here, that kind of just has a lake and some horse spawns and nothing else. They could make like a whole jousting place, like with a big arena and like other places, and I think that that would be a super cool spot that they could do this in Wild Horse Islands. But moving on from just the locations of it, what I was thinking for how this would work is players can do jousting practice, which would be single player, kind of like training on Training Island, or they could do jousting tournaments or duels against other players and earn jousting receipts. So both of these methods could earn you jousting receipts, for which you could turn in 2 prizes. Again, kind of like Training Island, but with jousting. Like, doesn't that sound super fun? And then the receipts that you earn from this could be turned into a second NPC. I was thinking it would be kind of cool, like if it was Cal's brother or sister or something along the lines of that, or maybe like a jester or like a knight or something along those lines. I think it would be pretty cool for jousting, and then you could get some cool prizes. Now I have a couple ideas on some of the prizes that they could put. So you guys may or may not know that you are unable to get pearl, which is this hair color right here, or flaxen, which is this color right here, hair dyes in the game. So I think it'd be pretty cool if one of the prizes could be pearl and flaxen hair dyes. For example, you can get, you know, the rose gray and the, I think it's Palomino Fade on Training Island for turning in receipts. They could do the same on Royal Island, but with jousting receipts. And what I was also thinking is they could put a ton more types of jousting lances into the game, and which you could earn from that. They could also put in shields and things. They could do special jousting perks or boosts that you can get, like, you know, kind of like the little treats. You could give your horse a treat and it like helps you in jousting tournaments and duels. They could also have jousting island decor as a possible prize. I think that that would be pretty neat. Or they could put some jousting tack that I think that they could implement in the game with a jousting island. And then I was also thinking that they could add, you know, just a default craftable basic jousting lance and shield that you can use, like no colors, just basic and plain, just so people can have a jousting lance and shield. And then the special colors and tiers could be obtained from Cal up on the hill. And then you could get different types and cool different types from the new NPC if they end up adding one. But I was also thinking that, you know, the better lance you have, you know, the better tier, the better, like, design, they could, like, completely redesign the lances and stuff to have tiers. But it could give you, like, perks and stuff, like maybe like strength or things like that. I think that they could do a lot with the jousting lances in Wild Horse Islands, and then the shield could of course protect you. I think that would be pretty cool. And then, of course, there's the whole seasonal aspect of this. You know, in-game currently, we have the Love Arrow Lances that look like this here. They could do a bunch more with seasonal jousting lances. I think that would be super duper fun. And they could also host purely, like, jousting events. Like, they could have, like, a leaderboard with, like, top jousting tournament wins and things like that. I think that would be super cool and something that they could add into the game. And then along with like seasonal jousting lance models like the Love Arrow Lance, they could also do other types like a striped twist lance, you know, a star lance, or maybe like a pretty floral lance with flowers and vines wrapped around it. They could also do like a checkered lance, and there's just so many possibilities of cool lances that they could do and add and implement into the game. I would definitely love that, or they could just completely redesign it, the lance feature. But I think that it would be so fun to, you know, have it on Royal Island or a separate island and do a jousting. I think that a lot of players would find it pretty fun in Wild Horse Islands. You could challenge a player to a tournament if you're in the arena area, or again, you can just do single jousting practice to earn those jousting receipts, and you could turn them in for super cool rewards and shields and randomness like that. I think that it would be so much fun. They could put it here, or they could put it on a separate island, because I know that they've been moving like a lot of the extra things, such as the breeding hub. They're going to put that in a new server island thing, so they might just want to put it in a new island, but I think that it would be so cool just to have a jousting island in a game. I would love that. Reminder that this is just a concept of mine that I came up with. It's not confirmed nor coming to the game as of right now, although I really do hope that they add this or something like this in the future, because I think it would be a fun addition to Wild Horse Islands. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Wild Horse Islands content, and I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye, everybody.